Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today I've got some lovely Arabic dial Seiko mods to share with you. I'm going to go through these in a minute, but essentially what I wanted to do this holiday season is create some gifts for my family. And these Arabic dials I'm a big fan of. You'll see me review the original watch these came from. This one, the SNK063J5, which seems to be a really popular model worldwide now, especially in Europe, as it's a bit harder to get there, but really handsome watch, but a few problems with it in my opinion. Firstly, no sapphire crystal. Then the strap is integrated with this funny lug system. Looks quite good on its own, but if you don't really like the folded link bracelet, well, you're a bit stuck because it's quite hard to find straps that would fit this well. But the dial is certainly something that is quite special with this one. So I wanted to basically create like an upgraded version of this watch. I still wanted a small case size. I still wanted the ability to change straps and add a crystal, but essentially keep the dial the same. So that's the SNK063J5. You'll see a full review of this one on my channel, as well as some of the other Seiko Arabic dials available as well. Let's get back into these then. I'll start with this one. They are actually the same. This is a couple set. So these are 37 diameter, around 11.5 thick. The cases, I'll start with the case first of all. The case is from an SNXS73J1. So all I essentially did was took that watch, dropped the movement and dial and hands out of it, and replaced it with the Arabic dial model, and it fits the case really, really well. Because the case sizes are similar, the Arabic dial case is actually a bit smaller, but the dial and everything fits in very nicely. And this has come out as a really nice, quite premium looking watch for not a huge amount of money. The crystal, now this is a sapphire domed crystal. This one has blue AR coating, and I'll show you a clear coated crystal on the other one. I decided to switch them up a little bit. Crystals for these models are quite hard to find. They are, it's also a funny system of installing it. You have to take the bezel out, then fit the crystal inside the bezel, then pop it back in. The crystal, I believe, is a 31mm size, which is quite tricky to find actually. But anyway, it is sapphire crystal now, and I think that domed crystal really goes well with this nice curvy polished case. It's almost, someone in another review actually likened this case style to a UFO or something. It's quite an unusual shape, but I think really quite handsome as a dress watch. I wanted to create a pair of matching dress watches. This one will be a ladies one, this is a gents one, but either way we've got, I think we've got what we set out to achieve there. So the cases from these, let me remind myself, the SNXS73, the cases from these are completely polished, so there's no brushing, everything is very reflective, and they have a funny lug size of 19mm. So I had to order these straps specially. I'll show you the straps in more detail in a minute, but these are actually lizard straps, so lizard leather. This one is this lovely dark red kind of burgundy color, and this one is in black. They are quite shiny, but I think it goes well with the rest of the watch. So some nice handsome watches there, I would say, and I would hope you would agree as well. I think my family are going to love these as gifts, and of course those dials, you know, need no introduction really. Nice, again, gloss finish dials, and here is, I don't know if you can see the difference. It's only slight. It's kind of hard to show you actually, but there is, especially around the edge of the crystal, you can see a bit more blue glare on the red strap one here. So there you go. Let me show you the underside of the straps. I won't do you a wrist shot because I don't want to put the straps on. I haven't actually fastened them here. They're just folded together on the stands. So on the back of the watch, we have a 7S26 movement through the exhibition window. This is exactly as standard, a 19mm genuine lizard made in Italy. Nice polished buckles as well. 2 keepers there. Everything about these straps is quite good. Nice quality, you know, and I think I mean, it's maybe a little bit flashy to have a strap like this on a simple watch, but it is actually, I think it all comes together really nicely. I'm really proud of these two, and I'm happy I was able to make them as nice holiday gifts for my family here. So there you have it. The black strap is essentially the same, and it kind of all suits and fits very well. These are too small for me, so I won't do you a wrist shot, but I will show you one other thing, and that is what I did with the kind of the donor dial, as it were. Let me fix that later. So this SNXS model, the 73 model, apologies, let me just get this sorted. What is it again? I'm used to SNKs. SNXS73J1 is actually a silver dial, and it's worth sharing that dial with you as well. So I'm going to actually show you now what I made with that dial. So essentially, I bought one of these, bought one of those cases that came with this dial, and mixed everything up a bit. This is actually a used SKX case I had. I have put a new bezel, sapphire crystal, polished chapter ring, and I stuck the dial in there. It not messed with the hands or anything. So this is like the family of watches that I've played with a little bit here, but I think I've got some nice results out of it. So this is that original Seiko silver dial. It is a bit of a date just style, I would say, Rolex date just style with those stick markers. Definitely very much date just or Oyster Perpetual style hands. Very thin, simple seconds hand. Still quite clear and legible, even though it's all silver. Nice bit of lume on there as well, not quite SKX or 5KX strength, but it definitely shines well and charges up well. The crystal is a nice flat sapphire crystal. The original bezel off the 5KX, which doesn't have all the dots all the way around, but that sort of simplifies the whole dial, which I quite like. It's also nice with these dials, you do get the minute markers all the way around the edge, so you don't really need to worry about what kind of chapter ring you're using. This is wrapped onto a seatbelt NATO. Now I find these seatbelt NATOs, though they're a bit shiny, they are far more comfortable to wear than the regular NATO straps, even from Seiko. They're quite scratchy otherwise. So there is a few watches, actually, three in one almost. We've got the diver that kind of was born out of this idea, but I think the star of the show, my personal favorite, is going to be this one, which is that nice Arabic dial, Arabic day date in black as well, all from that SNK063J5 model. And essentially this mod is not that expensive to do, because all you need to do is source the crystal. You will need to buy a SNXS model to get the case, and actually you'll end up with another movement and dial set which you could put into something else. So all in all, it's maybe a couple $100 plus the strap, maybe a bit more with the sapphire, but to be honest, you could get a nice result even without the sapphire. Just by being able to change the straps, you can really improve the look of the original Arabic dial model here. So yes, I'm posting this on Christmas Day because, of course, these are gifts, so I don't really want anyone to see them before the day. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, celebrating or not. And there you go, guys. Something to potentially look forward to in the near future. I will be doing more of these. I'll actually be also, if I haven't already posted it, I will be very soon posting a video of me upgrading this particular crystal to a sapphire as well. And if I get 1,000 subscribers, or maybe I already have, but if I do, I will be posting this out as a giveaway as well. One of these watches with a sapphire crystal installed, and potentially I might even do something in the likes of these two as well. So very much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you're still here. And please subscribe, please like, please share this video if you enjoyed these builds. I certainly love them, and I'm sure my family will enjoy them as gifts. They do make nice lady size watches actually as well. A 37mm size is good for men or women. You know, anyone with smaller or average wrists. My wrists are huge, so I can't really wear anything less than a sort of 39, 40 and above. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again.